Hello, Internet. It is Wednesday. Nope, it's Thursday. I have officially lost track of time. I'm tired. An Arizona court ruled that Lakers point guard Steve Nash and his ex-wife are no longer allowed to bash each other over Twitter. Now they're just gonna have to fight the old-fashioned way. In person. A Montreal theme park kept a woman from smoking medical marijuana inside the park grounds. Because if you're well enough to go ride a roller coaster, then you're well enough to walk to the park's entrance to smoke a joint. A man wrote, "Kill Kathy, kill Kathy, kill Kathy" on his to-do list before stabbing his wife, Kathy, to death. Now, before you get too impressed with his organizational skills, the man forgot two very important items on that list. One, to get paper towels, and two, to hide all the evidence. Obama appointed Carolyn Kennedy, the daughter of the late JFK, to be the ambassador of Japan yesterday. And now her death clock begins. The woman who owned the world's largest shoe collection, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, was murdered this week, and her boyfriend is the primary suspect. Because it was definitely not the neighbor lady who also wears a size 7.5. Nope. Definitely not her. A homeless man is being showered with praise in upstate New York for returning a wallet with $484 in cash. Praise? Yeah, I'm sure that buys a whole lot of food and shelter for this guy. A Swedish politician accidentally posted a picture of his genitals on Instagram when he intended to just send a photo of his new calf tattoo to the world. I am very curious about the angle of this photograph. Because if he was trying to take a picture of his calf and he managed to get his dick in it, how was he taking this photo? The only possible solution, in my mind, is that he was sitting crisscross applesauce. And if you haven't taught children, crisscross applesauce is the new politically correct way to say Indian style. George H.W. Bush shaved his head to show support for a 2-year-old who is suffering from leukemia. And because he's super excited for the series finale of Breaking Bad. What's gonna happen to Walter White? 2 women were rescued after they got lost hiking in Maine, but then, shortly after, the 2 died in a car accident. Because they're trapped in a Final Destination movie. A camera taped to the head of a lobster shows that lobsters like to eat other lobsters. Scientists are studying the cannibal crustaceans for cooking tips. So now I am going to answer some questions you asked me and some questions that you did not. What is your worst childhood injury, and how did you do it? My sister and I used to physically fight like crazy, like pull each other's hair, scratch each other, hit each other. It was a little bit nuts. Once, we were fighting over a remote, and I was walking away from her, and she kicked me in the back of a hip, and I fell into our glass coffee table, and I have still, it's one of the only scars I have. I have a huge scar on my leg, like a dent, from going into that glass table. And here's a question that I found on the Kraft website. I've heard that some people should not eat soft cheeses. Can I eat your feta and ricotta cheeses? I don't know. Can you? Do you like soft cheese? Are you lactose intolerant? Is this really a frequently asked question on the Kraft website? Enough people ask this question that you feel like you've got to post it, Kraft? What kind of food could we find inside your fridge? I've always got a bunch of carrots. I make a homemade spicy peanut sauce that I use for quick dinners that I just keep in a big old Tupperware in the fridge and just pour on some quick chicken or vegetables. I've always got milk, and right now I have a 6-pack of my absolute favorite beer in the entire world, which is Shinerbach Ruby Red Grapefruit Beer. I'm not a big fan of flavored beers, but this one is perfect. It's brewed with grapefruit and ginger. Do yourself a favor, it's seasonal. Go out, get yourself a 6-pack. It is delicious. And here's a question that was asked of the Hurricane Research Division, and I'm gonna do my best to answer it. What is a moat in a hurricane? It's like a normal moat, but there's a hurricane going on as well. What are some of the most irresistible qualities you notice in a guy? I'm into beards. And a good sense of humor. So if you make me laugh and you have a beard and you've got some broad shoulders, I'd probably like you. Some qualities that I don't like, I don't like cocky guys, and I hate guys who correct you as you're speaking. The whole negging thing is a piece of shit. So I don't fall for it. Here is a question that Hollywood Life blog asked Kate Middleton about her new baby. So how does the little bundle of joy look? Well, he looks like a baby. He's got a head, he's got 2 eyes, he's got a nose, he's got a mouth, he's got 2 ears, he's got 2 hands, both of them have about 5 fingers, he's got little toes, he's got a little knees, he's got a little belly, he's got a little bum. He's our baby, so he looks like us, but in baby form. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's Guyism Speed Round. I have been and will continue to be Chet Siegel. If you liked what you saw, click that like button down below, shoot this link to a bunch of your friends, and come back tomorrow for more headlines that you need to know.
My hair has a mind of its own, y'all.
My friend just texted me a picture of her blister on the bottom of her foot because she knew that I would appreciate it. It's not because I have a foot thing, it's because I used to be a dancer. Ack! I need more chocolate! Because his wife was Kathy the cartoon and he murdered her. Kennedys in politics don't have a very long lifespan. Oh, a dog also died. Oh, it's so sad when they die.